Little Princess, I Don't Want a Cold, written by Cass Willing, read by Colin McFarlane. Another lovely morning at the castle. The sun was shining and the cockerel was crowing. Everyone in the castle was asleep. Everyone apart from Little Princess. It was the day of the royal picnic, and the little princess was very excited. "I've got my hat," she giggled, "and my sunglasses, and my rubber ring." She started to blow up her rubber ring. When, achoo! The little princess sneezed so hard the ring was sent flying across the room. "Wake up! It's picnic day!" cried the little princess as she rushed into her parents' room. The king and queen woke up. "Achoo!" sneezed the little princess again. There were more snuffles over breakfast. "Can we go now?" asked the little princess. "Oh, slow down, sweetheart," yawned the queen. "I haven't finished." Ugh! The king pointed to his daughter's runny nose. "Oh, give your nose a blow, Poppet." The chef and maid were enjoying a lovely cup of tea in the castle kitchen. "Picnic time!" bellowed the little princess. The maid spluttered into her drink. The little princess went to gather the rest of the household. The whole household trailed behind the little princess, loaded down with hampers, rugs, and picnic food. "This is my best day," grinned the little princess, and skipped off to the pond. The little princess had chosen a picnic spot right next to the royal pond. "Can I go in now?" asked the little princess. "Once you've put your other armband on," said the maid. With both her armbands on, little princess shrieked with joy and raced towards the water, when suddenly the king and queen stop eating their ice buns and look at each other. First sneezes, then a runny nose, and now a cough. "It's swamp fever!" cried the admiral. Little Princess was about to dip her toe into the pond when the maid plucked her from the water. The picnic was promptly repacked and they marched back to the castle. The little princess was furious. "But I want to paddle." "No paddling for sick princesses." "I'm not sick," argued the little princess. "Achoo!" Maid frowned. "And cover your mouth when you sneeze, or you'll spread all those nasty germs. Back to the castle, everyone." The doctor listened to the little princess's chest with her stethoscope and felt her temperature. "The princess has caught a cold," she announced. "Why is it called a cold when I feel so hot?" asked the little princess. "She must go to bed," continued the doctor, "and she must stay there." The little princess was tucked up before she'd even had lunch. "No getting up now," reminded the king. The little princess's picnic day was going horribly wrong. "Go to sleep now, Poppet." The next morning, The little princess was still coughing, sneezing, and spluttering. "I'm full of cold up to here, but I've got room for some food now," she decided. "I'm hungry." "The princess is hungry!" cried the maid, running to the kitchen. The chef kissed his fingertips in delight. "I have the perfect thing." The little princess was horrified. "What's that?" "Broth," said the maid. "I don't want broth. I want a picnic," scowled the little princess. But she was so hungry, she ate it anyway. The little princess felt very sorry for herself. Everyone was outside having fun in the garden, while she was stuck in bed. The Prime Minister was riding his tricycle, and the General was riding his hobby horse. "It's no fun being sick," moaned little Princess. "I know," cried the little princess. "I'll have a picnic in bed." So she pulled up the cover and reached under her mattress for her toys. Soon, little princess's toys were dressed up and lined up around a spotted, hanky picnic rug. "This is Mummy," she announced, "and Daddy, and the General, and the chef." The little princess giggled, then wedged her sun hat over Scruff's ears. "I'm me, and that's the Admiral." Now, all she needed for a picnic was her tea set, but it was too far away to reach, and she wasn't supposed to get out of bed. The little princess leant over the bed and rummaged around for her umbrella. It was just the thing she needed to hook her dolly's pram. She quickly climbed aboard and then rolled across the bedroom.
Yippee!
"Princess!" called a firm voice behind her. The little princess turned to see the doctor standing in the doorway, accompanied by the rest of the royal household. "But my feet never touched the floor," said the little princess. The doctor listened in to her stethoscope. "I don't have a cold anymore," announced the little princess. "Puss has it." "Cats can't get people colds," said the doctor. "Well, I haven't got one." Household stood looking worried in the doorway. Everyone held their breath. "You're right," the doctor announced finally. "The cold has gone." Little Princess stood on her bed looking happy. The little princess clapped her hands. "Yes, we can go on our picnic," she shrieked, dancing happily. Everyone trooped back outside with the picnic things. The excited little princess pulled on her armbands and headed straight for the pond. "Achoo!" sneezed the maid. The little princess stopped in her tracks. "Achoo!" sneezed the king and queen. "Achoo!" sneezed the general, and the chef, and the prime minister. Even the admiral couldn't help joining in. The little princess gasped. "You're all sick!" Nobody said a single word. "Bed for all of you," she cried, shooing them away from the picnic. The king frowned. "It's not fair." The little princess led the way back to the castle. The grown-ups coughed and spluttered behind her. "Come on, Mum. Come on, Dad. No picnic for you." The picnic was over before it had begun. But the little princess wasn't disappointed. Now she was the one in charge. "This is much more fun," she grinned. The chef wrapped his blanket around him and started to creep out of the parlor. "Hey!" cried the little princess. "No getting up!" "I've got my stethoscope and plenty of broth for everyone."